Hello, doctors in Bristol say they're worried about the number of people catching measles. The infection has been on the rise right across the country, but in the Bristol area there's been a particularly sharp increase.
Last year, 6 times as many people contracted the potentially fatal virus as the year before, and most of them children. Our health correspondent Matthew Hill has been to meet one toddler who's been so ill he had to be admitted to hospital.
Ernie Hurst has only just felt well enough to enjoy playing with his toys again over a month after he was struck down with measles. His mother thinks he contracted the virus from other children who were being treated for measles in hospital when he had an operation in Bristol. He was too young to have had the measles, mumps and rubella jab, but his mother is urging others to make sure their children have both courses.
Unfortunately, in his circumstances, he wasn't old enough to have the vaccination anyway. But there are children out there that haven't had it done, and I'd say definitely get it done, because you don't want to be stuck in hospital like I was with him and have to see your child deteriorate before your eyes and you can't do anything about it. Couldn't even pick him up because he was on IV drips.
There's been a rise in measles in England and Wales, with 374 cases in 2010 going to 496 the next year. But here in Bristol it's been much steeper. There were 5 cases in 2010, but last year there were 30, with over half of these, that's 19, in under 16-year-olds. This specialist hasn't seen so many cases since he started his career in the 1980s.
Not enough children have been properly immunised. You need 2 doses of MMR vaccine to be protected against measles, and the figures show that in our region as many as 1 in 4 children have not received both of those doses, so we need to immunise more efficiently.
The virus, which is spread through coughs and sneezes, can be very dangerous, leading to meningitis, pneumonia and even death in 1 in 1,000 cases. That's why Ernie's mother hopes other mothers will make sure their children are protected.
Well, Matthew's here with us now. Matthew, the doctor there was just saying that 1 in 4 children aren't being given the MMR jab in Bristol. Is there anything that can be done to encourage more children to get this vaccination?
Well, apart from stories like this, they're also saying if parents are not sure whether their child's had both of the MMR jabs, they should have a record with them, given to them when they're discharged from hospital. That should be updated with the vaccine data. If they can't find that, they should check with their GP.
So it's important to check that you're up to date. I had measles when I was a boy, and I remember it because it was particularly nasty, but just run us through the symptoms to look out for.
Yes, I mean, it starts with a fever and a cough, David, sore eyes, cold-like symptoms. They may lose their appetite, then get a rash, which tends to come on after other symptoms. The advice is if you're worried at all, you should contact your GP.